You're listening to Quantum Revenue Expansion with your host, Ursula Menchez. Let's go.
You know, I was actually in law school with the intention of being an attorney, which is something I wanted to do from a young age, except then I got to law school. And I have a highly creative, yes, interactive kind of creative brain that doesn't exactly fit the mold in law school. Now, it might have done me well, you know, as I went into practice, but frankly, I couldn't even make it that far. And I actually dropped out of law school. However, while I was in law school, which by the way, felt like a big failure to me, and, you know, being in the world I was in of achieving and being the first in my family to actually get a college degree. So it was meaningful to me to be in school. And, you know, I always loved school, except when I got to law school. It's just not the style for me. And when, however, I was in law school, I actually found my path. And I started in the music business, working for major music business attorneys for superstars you would recognize, like Santana and the biggest rock and roll manager, Bill Graham. All kinds of wonderful things happened because, well, I was looking for a way to get more creative in law school. And so that, frankly, led to my career path in the music business. And I loved that. And I became director of promotion and publicity at 4 independent record labels. Yes, records are back. And that was a lot of fun and taught me a lot. And that led to me opening up my own PR agency. And that led to my first book, Guerrilla Publicity, which is now in its 3rd edition. So that's pretty exciting. And not only have I been helping people get major book deals for years, but I have 4 of my own. So I know this path. But, you know, here's the thing. I've worked with all kinds of entrepreneurs in multiple kinds of businesses. And it always comes back to one thing, getting your message right. And then getting it out there in simple, easy ways. I like highly effective, high impact, because publicity equals influence equals impact. And that's what I know all of you want.
Yes, for sure. And I think, I know, you know, when we sign up to be entrepreneurs and we're excited about the freedom that we're going to create and all these things, right? We forget that in the beginning, we are the marketing gurus. We are the we have to know marketing. We have to learn marketing. And I've taught sales for a long time, but the step before that is marketing and its influence and all of these things. And I think for a lot of our clients right now, just realizing that we are the CMOs, we're still the CMOs until you have a chief marketing officer, or if you ever have one, or even if you're working with a marketing team, you still need to be at the forefront of marketing. And that's tough. And I think there's a lot of fear around, not fear, but I would say a lot of limiting beliefs, and certainly for myself, about what publicity is even possible for us. You came out of the music industry, which is cutthroat, highly competitive. And so you have a different viewpoint. I'm sure like you look at what you had to do for your clients in the music industry, probably is so much easier when you look at entrepreneurs who are, you know, just taking their first steps into publicity. So I'd love, since we're on this topic, this is going off script a little, best piece of advice in the space of publicity right now. And I know you have something you're going to offer at the end for everyone, but like what should we know about publicity? Is it easier to get than we think? Is it just that we don't know what to do? What would you say about someone who's just getting started?
I think the most important part is having a message that's resonant for you, that is aligned with your mission, that is what you do, but don't always focus on what you do. And I think this is a mistake most small business owners, entrepreneurs tend to make, is they focus so much on here's what I do, here's what I do. I call that beat the chest publicity. Yeah. That's not what we want. We want you to create a message that works and then to be ready to pivot, because in today's market and with everything that's been going on, my clients are getting great publicity by pivoting, including, for instance, my 26-year-old high influencer who owns a digital media agency. And you know what she's getting great publicity on? Stop Asian Hate. That she's been all over the media because she's Filipino and she can talk about that. And that's what's really driving her business and creating that visibility factor. So I like to call it use everything you've got. See what's going on for you that's relevant for the marketplace today. And that's a great strategy.
Thank you for joining us today. And if you are ready to make your next quantum leap, let's do it. Ursula invites you to join us at the 2X Intensive. Go to salescoachnow.com/apply. Don't forget to leave us a review on your favorite podcast app.